I'm Nate Wall. I'm the winemaker here at Troon Vineyard in Southern Oregon, and I wanted to talk to you today about our 2019 Kubli Bench Amber wine. So amber, right? What's an amber wine? First off, let's start there. This is what's also sometimes called an orange wine or a skin fermented white wine. So there's kind of four fundamental styles of wine. You know, there's white wines. White wine is made from the pressed grape juice from white grapes. There's red wine. Red wine is made from by fermenting the entire berries with or without the stems of red grapes, or black grapes as they're technically called. Those are, you know, and then there's pink wine or rosé, which is made from the pressed grape juice of a red or black grape. But then there's this fourth category is orange wine or amber wine that's made from the fermentation of the entire grape of a white grape variety, and that results in this wine with, you know, and definitely distinct orange color to it. So we're not allowed to put the word orange on a label, because that means in this country, the TTB tells us we need to have oranges inside the wine to be able to call it that. So amber is actually an older name for this style of wine. So Kubli Bench Amber, skin fermented white wine. The alcohol in this guy is 13.3%, and this is a blend of three different grape varieties. 74% of it is Riesling, 16% Vermentino, and 10% Viognier. Now, Troon has made some orange wines in the past, amber wines. We've made a Riesling, 100% Riesling, as well as a 100% Vermentino. And in 2019, this is the first year that we made this Kubli Bench blend of Riesling, Vermentino, and the Viognier. And I think there's a synergistic effect working here where, you know, the combination of those parts is definitely greater than the simple arithmetic sum of their contributions. So let's pour some wine here. So winemakers aren't supposed to have favorites, like, you know, our children, and, you know, we're not supposed to pick favorites, but I really love this wine. I mean, aromatically, it's beautiful. So that's just in general, orange wines are this way. But whenever you get, you know, most of the aromatic compounds in white wines are also found in the skins. And when you typically make a white wine, you put the white grapes into the press, you press them off. It takes a couple hours sometimes in the press. And during that time, that's when the white wine picks up a lot of those the precursors to those aromatic compounds that are then formed during fermentation. But with amber wines, they get to remain on the skin for 3-4 weeks during the fermentation of this wine. Actually, we have another orange wine which will be coming out, which is actually fermented in amphora, and that's going to be staying on the skins for 10 months. But this one was made more typically where that it stays on the skins, the whole grapes, for the duration of the fermentation, which takes between 3 and 4 weeks to complete. But tasting this wine, the first thing you notice is the aromatics just jump out of the glass. Like, I don't even need to put my nose in here. It's just so beautiful. Tons of apricot, like white peach. There's floral characteristics. It's almost like jasmine. There's something almost like propolis, beeswaxy going on here. But you know, amber wines are the most aromatic wines out there. Like if you're one of those people who really like when the aromatics match the palate, that seems to be more true of orange wines than sometimes in other types of wines. Let's see if that's true today. Yeah, definitely. So I'm getting like a citrus. It's almost like a sweetie clementine. Definitely apricot is on there. Yeah, you do get a little bit of like that structure of a beeswax. There's also this really nice spiciness to it, which I attribute to the Viognier. You know, just 10% of this blend is Viognier, but I think that really adds a distinctive thumbprint in there. In terms of serving, the thing about amber wines is they should be served cool, but not cold. So I just put this into the fridge about 10 minutes ago. Just pulled it out now. So it's cool but not cold, and that's when I think you really get to appreciate the aromatics, as well as you know, there is some tannin in amber wines. So the wines do get some tannin from that skin contact, and when tannin gets cold, it becomes more bitter, and so that's generally the reason why you don't refrigerate most red wines. You can refrigerate, kind of give a chill to certain lower tannin varieties, certainly like a Gamay Noir or something, to just have a nice kind of summer sipping red. But the same way with this amber wine, just cool but not cold, and then you'll actually get to appreciate it opening up and changing as the wine starts warming up a little bit. You know, more things will start volatilizing into the aromatics, and you'll really get to appreciate this wine even more. In fact, the thing about amber wines is I've found, and that's definitely the case with this wine, you know, if you can, and it might be difficult, try not to drink the whole bottle, and then save it for the next day or 2 or 3, and really see how the wine changes in that time. You know, if you can, if you have a stopper that can either remove the oxygen, or you have a little gas spritz that you can put in there, you'll really see how it evolves over time. And I've generally liked this wine even better the second day after opening it, and some amber wines I've enjoyed better on the 3rd or even 4th days. So that's just something to keep in mind. Another reason that I think winemakers love amber wines is that they pair well with everything. This is the most food-friendly style of wine out there, just all amber wines in general. You know, with cheeses, all sorts of cheeses. Like this is a wine and cheese wine for sure. Actually, with spicy foods, amber wines are really nice. I had this with some burritos smothered in, like, you know, tomatillo verde sauce. It's an excellent match. Especially the tomatillo brings in a little bit, also spiciness, which kind of matches a little bit of the spiciness in the wine, but a little bit of that kind of greener herbal character, which really accentuates the fruit. And the apricot just really comes out even more when you pair it with something like that. So 2019 Kubli Bench Amber, and yeah, I hope you get a chance to try this soon and enjoy.